G'day everyone and welcome to another Star Wars figure review. Next up I'm going to give you a look at another figure from Wave 1 of the Legacy Collection. I pretty much noticed that all the ones in the Legacy Collection Wave 1 are from Return of the Jedi. And this one's not an exception. I don't actually ever remember seeing this guy in the movie. So that'll give me something to look out for next time I watch Return of the Jedi, see if I can see him there somewhere. There's the packaging. This guy is known as BANE MALAR or BANE MALAR. I really like the look of this figure. That's why I've picked this one up. There's a few in the wave that I'm going to miss. Mainly the Han, Luke and Chewbacca, because I've pretty much got figures that can do this scene already. You know, the one on the skiffs. They're going to execute them at the pit of Carcoon. So how many Lukes, Hans and Chewbaccas does a person want? Too much of a repeat. They did look kind of interesting. If I had $1 million, I'd no doubt get them. But when you're trying to budget and save a bit of space, you've got to skip a few things now and again. And as for Darth Vader, like, crikey, how many Darth Vaders does a person want? I must have 9 already. Maybe even more. I've lost count. I'm just so sick of Darth Vader. Because they just keep releasing the same ones. And they always got these horrid elbows. I don't know why they keep doing it. Anyway, enough whinging for me today. Let's get to this figure because it's quite a good one. The first thing I noticed is that it actually doesn't have a removable helmet. I thought for sure there would be a face under the mask, but it definitely doesn't come off. Yeah, it's just going to pull it. Yeah, nothing underneath it. A bit disappointing that, but I guess it's probably because he was like this in the movie, so no one actually knows what he does look like. But still, he looks like a menacing character. The rifle's kind of interesting. I'm not sure I've seen it before. He's really well articulated. He's got the ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, elbows, swivel forearms. Kind of interesting gloves. So swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ankles also. But yeah, you can go in a few scenes this one. I'll just read to you from the back of the box, give you a bit of a background on the figure. The mysterious bounty hunter BANE MALAR occasionally visits Jabba's palace on the Western Dune Sea. He reveals little of himself, causing suspicion among the Hutt's hangers-on and rumours that Malar is a telepath who steals people's secrets to use against them later. Interesting. So yet another bounty hunter to add to the collection. But yeah, definitely I like this figure. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. There's not a great deal wrong with it, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem as good as some of the other figures that I've got that I've given 9, so 8.5 seems pretty good. Oh yeah, and I didn't mention, it also comes with a little blaster, and I'm pretty sure it's the same as Luke Skywalker's blaster. And as you can see, it just Fits very nicely in the holster. So that's about it for this review. I'll just quickly mention that these all come with droid parts. And I have got one I made earlier, and that's it there. This one's known as R7Z0. It's not my favourite droid that I've got, but it's an interesting variant. And I quite like the fact that they give you droid parts in these figures. There is another bluer type 1, but I didn't get the extra parts. You know, I would have had to get the Han, Chewie and Luke to get the extra parts for this. But I can't be bothered. Goes into the spare parts canister. But I actually did swap bodies, and it does kind of look good with this body on this actually. So it's kind of good, you can mix and match them. I guess I'll just chuck that amongst my Jawas, and that can be just some of their spare parts. Who knows, maybe I'll get the other parts to this some other time. So anyway, that's all for this review, and I'll be back to do at least one more for you today. So until then, may the Force be with you.